Looks like there's gonna be a push down mid lane. There is a ward, so any initiation won't really do it. The sanking or whatever. There is a bit. It looks like there is instant gip on the Warlock. On the Necrolyte. Sanking comes in, pops his ultimate, picks off the Warlock. No, Warlock barely lives. Still have no Inferno though. A big ship comes down, but just not enough damage. Just not enough damage. They're not doing enough damage. I felt like I've said it. Warlock Inferno going down a bit late. Probably just came off cooldown. And Kunka just doing what he can. Meanwhile, KuroKy on the background picking up kills here and there, and looks like this Razzle Dark Brood, this Alchemist, even though he could tank a lot of damage. Look at his tanking item. It doesn't matter. They don't do any damage. That's the thing. Like, you could tank a lot of damage, but the fact that you don't do any damage kind of hurts you. And what a hex and then make him waste his own stun on himself. And I believe that's GG. I mean, even if they don't lose this Rax here, even if they pull off some miraculous defense, which they don't look like it looks like Kunka will go down. I'm counting stuns. There's gotta be like over 10 stuns on this lineup. That's an average of 2 stuns per hero, and minus the Chen creeps that might be running amok here and there. So mid Rax is gonna go to the falls to the Scourge team, and yeah, I'm just looking on these guys. They're just getting absolutely chain stun to death, and he hasn't popped his BKB yet. Okay, so long arrow goes in on Tinker, but it doesn't really matter. Just not enough damage. They don't. What a TP. Something about Force Staff not canceling TP. I'm not sure whether that's right or not. I'm not sure if not sure whether Merlini walked out that TP on him or I know that it doesn't carry. I know it doesn't cancel your teammates channeling. Like, you could, if you have a Crystal Maiden on your team and she's ulting, and you could force half away from the area, and her ulti still remains. But I'm pretty sure it cancels opponent's channels, not your own, but it'll cancel opponent. Looks like Anna will go down. You're gonna try to keep him in true side range, but wow, what a blink! Oh no, try to get out. Oh, they don't have anything. They can't track the NA. NA is really moving really fast. Really nice force staff by Demon right there. No, whoa, this NA. His ulti is almost running out, and looks like NA is trying to go for Hexic, but it doesn't matter. I think the game has pretty much been ended at this point. Sand King still getting a bit of farm. Not sure. I don't know what Sentinel's game plan at this point. They're trying to get some team fights going, but they don't do any damage. They tank a lot. I mean, okay, fine. You're okay. No, Barrel Strike. Okay, you killed KuroKy. You killed the Sand King. Coolios. There is plus 61 on the Necrolyte. That's not that good. Kunka has plus 178. That's quite a bit low for Kunka. Kunkas usually get to mid 200s or maybe even 300 in late game. Okay, so this is like pretty much the last suicide push. I think they actually have a pretty big thing going. They kill KuroKy. KuroKy has bought back. Okay, so it all comes down to this team fight. Position. Okay, a lot of things being focused on the Enchantress. I think that's a horrible choice. Enchantress is not the person you want to focus. You don't want to focus on Enchantress. However, they're throwing every spell on the Enchantress, wasting it on Enchantress. I counted like 3 ultimate on the Enchantress. Meanwhile, Warlock, Necrolyte, being focused, Necrolyte is going to go down. They lost a lot of endurance right there. Just losing that Necrolyte. It looks like Kunka's going to go back and gets the chain standing stupidly near the Alchemist, and looks like Puppey's gonna throw a bit of damage. Puppey's gonna take out Warlock, and looks like the Chen taking a bit of damage. Ultimate being popped on by the Potm, but it doesn't matter. Now they have gem. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're gonna take off just instant chain stun permanent chain stun with the Tinker there. So with that, that's the game. I felt that the fight they just lost it when they threw every spell they had at the Enchantress. It's cool that you could do a lot of damage, but Enchantress's heal is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. with the unstoppable. I mean, when Enchantress gets some HP, and it looks like, wow, Sanking does quite a bit of damage. I think they're gonna get Potm. Potm, Leap is on cooldown. He's gonna try to TP out, pick up a TP scroll. No, Pops is what is he trying to do? Yeah, no, he's just trying to do as much damage as he can. Yeah, they threw everything in Enchantress in the last fight. Look at how stacked Enchantress is. She has a lot of items. If you're wondering the Vlads, it's for pushing purposes. Make sure creeps push a bit more. Kind of a late game item count. You see everyone picking up ultimate orbs. Ultimate orbs mostly for hexes. Not sure. This one's for Lincoln Sphere. This one is for Manta Style. Meanwhile, the Dazzle has gone for heavy tank oriented item, but his presence really hasn't been felt past the 20-minute mark. He has some expert, really well ganks in early game, but it seems like he couldn't catch up once the mid game came in. And it's really ironic. I mean, in the early game, I spent most of the time saying that, okay, you know what, if this game goes beyond 60 minutes, the Sentinel would definitely win. And that's not how it happened. And that really just shows you how good Nirvana is. I honestly think they were pretty much outpicked in early stage of the game. And it looks like let's watch Kunka cleave down a lot of stuff. Yeah, they were pretty much outpicked for the fact that they have better late game, the fact that they have more balanced team, and better laning, and better lanes could mean everything in this game. And really, like, Nirvana has lost all of that, but somehow, some way, like, they just got ganks off one by one. Granted, I believe it's more towards the mistakes of SGC than the well placed. And this Potm has been having some like expert timing on his leaps. Yeah, like not warding down mid game as hard as they should. Kunka pops his BKB, trying to do what he can, but he's just not do any damage. Expert ship hits 4 hero, but just not enough damage. Sankin goes in and do a lot of AoE damage. They get Warlock. Warlock somehow survives, but meanwhile it's gonna change on target on Potm. Meanwhile Dazzle not taking enough fear, picks up the kill there. Meanwhile, yeah, Necrolyte's gonna get chained to death. Ooh, no one dying for its Scourge team. Scourge absolutely losing a lot of health, but they're gonna have enough chain stun to keep anyone. Puppey gets a double kill right there, and Sanking, what is he doing? Sanking trying to get a brutal strike, trying to dodge a fountain. However, there is Aegis, so it doesn't matter. Just having the lulls right now, and everyone calling GG. So I'm gonna pause this game and bring you the end game screen before it pops away. So, farming wise, Kunka up ahead, Necrolyte up ahead. It doesn't matter. Really, the Nirvana team just pushed their mid game strat to the limit, and it kind of shows you the opposite paradigm of the MYM versus OK game that Nebula has it a game ago. I mean, that game that of course, they had really MYM had really the early game advantage, and they tried their best to push, but somehow they couldn't get any ganks off. That Witch Doctor in that last game just warded down everything. In this game, Warlock, I just felt that he didn't have that many wards. And if you think about Warlock, a good bulk of his 20 wave wards was just to counter that NA in just very strategic chokes, but not counting sentry wards. And the fact that he's not getting as many wards as he should, I think really lost the game for this SGC team. And another reason I felt that they're just team battle decision making is not really well. They threw everything at their at Nirvana's best tank, which is Enchantress. I mean, that's not the hero you want to kill. Like, Enchantress, sure, she does a bit of damage, but if you could kill that tanker right in the beginning, a lot of damage has been lost for Nirvana. If you kill that NA right in the beginning, they lose a lot of stun. They lose a lot of tanking power. Be on lookout of a viewers game coming up. I will just give you one of those message to viewers videos to tell you guys what's going on. And hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's a bit one-sided, more one-sided than I would like to be, because Nirvana picking up more than double the kill of Sentinel. but really showcase how well. I just want to stress the point how well Nirvana played this. They absolutely got outpicked. They absolutely had the worst laning heroes. They absolutely had the worst late game heroes. However, with their team play, with their ganking ability, and some benefits from SGC's mistakes, they have just capitalized it and won in very handy fashion, and that's why Nirvana is the best team in Dota right now. Just no question about it. And really, this game just pretty much showcased that. Really nice picks by Puppey. Not sure if I agree with his laning choices, but really it worked out. So well played both teams, especially Nirvana. I hope you enjoyed this cast. Not personally, might not be the best cast I have done, but really, I thought this was a really enjoyable game. Again, big thanks for Tron for giving me the epic spice notes that I've been really relying on this game. So, yep, hope you enjoyed this cast. This is Luminous signing off. GG.